Good morning everyone and welcome back out to the bush block. Another update today, a bit more work. We've started our sheeting internally. You can see we've got a fair bit of sheeting done on this wall here. Still got this corner to do. Still some insulation in there. We've still got to insulate all this second container here. But I'm just about to cut another sheet to put on this wall. There's no insulation going on this wall as it's an internal wall. And these sheets are actually just going to be glued straight to this wall using a contact cement, which you apply to both surfaces and then just push it together. So you got to make sure it's all a right fit before you push it together, so once it's pushed together you won't pull it apart. So we'll just cut this sheet to size to fit the first section of wall, and then we'll apply our glue and put that panel up. So I've just cut this sheet to size here, and I've just got to make a cutout in this bottom corner. Got a power cable going down there through the floor, similar to what's happening over the other side here. And there's going to be a box or something being put over that. It's got to come out from the wall a bit because of the steel beam underneath the wall section of the container. So I've just gone through straight timber there instead of trying to drill through the steel of the container. So I'll make a small cutout in that, and then I'll apply the glue to the battens and the back of the sheeting, and then we'll apply that sheeting to the wall. I've just made the mark in the bottom of the fiberboard with some lead pencil, and we'll just scribe it out with this knife. Do about 10 scribes on each line, and then we can just snap that out. Neatness is not too critical at this stage because we're going to plaster all that up anyway when we're all finished. So I've just got that hole now for that cable, and we'll put this into position and see if it fits. So there we've got the panel in position. I'll just check the level, see we've got our cutout down here. And the cut edge of the panel I've put up the top, as that's where the ceiling will join, and we'll probably put some trim there anyway. I've also put a scrap piece of panel down the bottom just to lift it off the floor. 4mm this panel is, and that'll allow for any expansion or movement, and we'll trim that later on as well. So there's that scrap bit of panel you can see. I'm just resting it on to give me that 4mm gap above the floor. See the top edge, that's the edge that I scribed and cut, and then that will be covered with some trim once the ceiling goes in. So I've just marked the back of the panel. You see the lead pencil lines there? That's where the middle of the wall ridges are, and I'll paint those wall ridges and the lines there with this contact adhesive. And you paint that on, let it set up for about 15 minutes, and then push the panel onto the wall, and it'll instantly stick, maintain a bit of pressure. So I'll paint that now. We'll wait our 15 minutes. Now I've just applied that contact adhesive to the panel there and both the wall. I'll just let that set for about 15 minutes. It gets a bit of a skin on it, and then push it together, and it should instantly stick together, and that'll be one wall panel in position. There we go. One panel stuck in position.